everyone. It's Thursday, September 5th, and my name is Shannon Cunningham. I'm an astrologer living and working in Toronto, Ontario, Canada, and I'm here to celebrate Virgo with you. We just had a very Virgo weekend. The Sun, Moon, Mercury, Venus, and Mars were all in the sign of Virgo this weekend. And the Moon has since moved on, but the rest of the planets will be there for a while, and planet including the Sun. And so I decided, because we're heading back into a new school year with the chicklets, that I would make this long weekend very Virgo inspired. I was putting posts up on social media, which you've probably seen if you're here on my page watching this video. But I will tell you how they took Virgo inspiration for me. So Virgo is an earth sign, and that was why I chose to go on a really nice long hike on Friday night. Whenever I'm on a really nice trail hike and really enjoying it, it puts me in mind of Virgos, because of their earthiness, and they love being grounded, and they also love their own solitude. So being in nature and kind of drinking it in, and enjoying your own company is very Virgo. Then on Saturday, I got up early and made a beautiful gluten-free banana bread using natural sweetener instead of white death sugar. And that put me in mind of Virgo, because Virgo is the most health conscious of all the signs of the zodiac. And they do best when they have healthy habits and routines. Very, very important for Virgos. This does not mean that they always have healthy habits and routines, but when they are living pure and clean, they get pretty blissed out. It's definitely their preferred MO, to be clean in their body and clean in their mind. Virgo is the sign of analysis. Their motto statement is "I analyze," and they like to take things apart and figure out what's good and keep it and get rid of the bad. And that is very related to the fact that Virgo rules the digestive system. So they rule the spleen and the intestines, and those are organs that basically clean our blood and get rid of the old red blood cells, is the spleen. And then obviously the intestines are where the process of discrimination happens, of what food did you take in, what's nutritious, what do you keep, how do you absorb it, and then how are you getting rid of the rest. And Virgo like that system to be pure and clean, because otherwise, because they rule the digestive system, if it's not working well for them, they can get problems with gut health. And a lot of Virgos, because they have that overactive mind, it's a very intellectual earth sign, that can go into the body, and then it can kind of like give them ulcers. They can struggle with basically bad gut, which is like IBS and stuff like that. So things can get trapped there for Virgos, which is why it's so important for them to be eating well, and eating in a very kind of ritualized manner, like not overeating and eating at specific times, and being on a schedule is for Virgo. So I ate well this weekend. We ate vegan on Saturday night, which was pretty cool. Little touch of red wine. And then Sunday, I went down into the storage room and I tore the whole thing apart, which I've been wanting to do forever. And I finally got it done. And once I started getting the bins opened and making my waste pile and then my donation pile, and then cleaning up things and clearly labeling bins, I just felt in Virgo heaven, because yes, they can be disorganized, and yes, there can be clutter, but they really love order. And even when there's chaos, they want order in the chaos. And if you look into a Virgo bedroom, and you're like, oh my God, how is that practical and structured and organized? There will be some order there. They know what's going on in their spaces. So yeah, when I did that, it felt very, very good. It was that idea of getting rid of what's no longer serving you, and then taking what you like, cleaning it up, and putting it back in its proper place. Very Virgo, very Virgo inspired. And then on Monday, I intended to go to yoga class, but I did not. Instead, I went online and I bought a block of passes to go to yoga classes, and I went yesterday, and I will go again tomorrow because Virgo really likes to have good physical fitness, and a good little exercise regime makes Virgos really happy, and I can be really bad with that. I know a lot of people lately I've been talking to have been like, oh my god, I've got to get back to the gym, I've got to get back to running, I've got to get back to yoga class, and blah blah blah, and I really struggle with it. I'm either really on or really off, which drives me absolutely nuts because when I'm on, I'm like, I'm in bliss and wondering why I ever stopped exercising regularly. And then when I'm off, it can be months at a time. Like, it is bad. So I'm committing to doing a couple of hot yoga classes a week. And I think I can accomplish that. And I would say, if you wanted to take a little Virgo inspiration to get your exercise regime back up and going, definitely try to do something that you know you can do with regularity, and that you're not going to disappoint yourself, because Virgo is a sign of self-criticism. They are so hard on themselves. So if you want to pick up a little Virgo regimen, make it something achievable, because Virgos like to achieve and do what they set out as a goal for themselves. So take that as an inspiration as well. I did this Mel Robbins thing. I think I was talking about it earlier in the year, but she has this 5 minute challenge for exercise. Do 5 minutes of exercise once a day, and I did that for a while, and it was a really good building block. Just to I would actually set my little stopwatch on my phone, and then 5 minutes. And a lot of times you do more, but if you just do the 5 minutes, you've accomplished that 5 minutes of the day. So anything that's achievable, no matter how small, and do it in a regular way, because healthy habits and routines, that is your Virgo inspiration for September. And with all these planets in Virgos, it will be something that if you do, you're going to feel really good about. Even if it's just something simple like cleaning out a desk drawer, or going through your closet and getting rid of some stuff you didn't wear this summer, that would make the Virgo powers that be very happy. So yeah, happy Virgo season. It's my brother-in-law's birthday today, and Erlene, my dad's birthday's this week. My father-in-law's next week. I've got cousins and friends, and oh my God, the Virgos. You guys are awesome. And have a good weekend. I'll see you all next week.